ladies and gentlemen, it do be time for Trails in the Sky. And the picture appears on the screen right coinciding. Let me see. So we have reported the Plains monster, and we still need to temp librarian. But please see me in the archives on the second floor. Alright. So, we have now made it into the region of Zeiss, a very technologically, well, I wouldn't say technologically advanced, but certainly the most technology-forward region in this world that we got here. Hi there, James, A-Cube, Solaris. Professor Abby, beloved. My man just hops into this game and has love at first sight every which way he turns. Hi there, Solaris. James, saw Nami had a collab watch along with Dotavu yesterday. Don't know Dotavu well, but she sounds like she can keep the time. Oh! Like I said, I don't really keep up on these things, I just know what I see. So, I was indisposed at that time, so I couldn't take a listen, but now that I know that's who that is, I need to take a listen to that, just to hear a dynamic duo back in action. So I need to go to the second floor to talk about the librarian job. Let's see, office, archives, here we are. Excuse me? You saw your request on the bulletin board. Oh my, you're here already? I only put in the request a little while ago. Haha! Well, we just come in to change assignments, so we're ready for work. Well, let's get started then. That's fine. Hiring the temp librarian. Much more of an ordeal than before. There's a matter that we'd like to settle. A favor. What matter are we referring to? Oh boy. We're gonna have to do a little bit of a library enforcement. Get the books back. Third floor design room, fourth floor lab and clinic. We'll start immediately. Pay for your late books! Alright. This is it. This is one of them, right? Oh, here's the book. Huh. Didn't even have to crack some skulls. The book was just there. The clinic, was it? Or was it the lab? I think it was. Oh, no, wait. There it is. Kitty Talk for Dummies? Hold on a second. Is that something I can actually look at? I can! Yeah, and watch the Sonic 3 movie, so you dipped early. Got to hear them shoot the breeze a bit. Oh, man. When it comes out in streaming, if you have it available, I'd recommend it. Especially if you know Sonic Adventure 2, because it's basically Sonic Adventure 2 in the movie, with a little bit extra, owing itself to the first two films. There are 3 hidden quests in this chapter involving library books. Remember if each quest is for 1 book each, or if each quest has a set of books. Let's see, things to be aware of when speaking in feline. Pronunciation of the feline language has distinct characteristics depending on the region and may differ slightly from the following information. This could be considered comparable to dialects in the human tongue. In addition, since the number of elongated vowel sounds, indicated by the tilde character, are intimately related to a cat's personality and emotional state, there is quite a broad range of variation. That being said, I have attempted to compile a list of the most common expressions. Nyaon. You're absolutely right. This is a strong affirmation. Nyago. This way when guiding. Nyao. This is it. Nya ya ya. An expression of delight. Nya 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 go. Hold up. Alright, jeez. These nails are bothering me. I'm hungry. An expression of caution. I'm tired. Who are you? Yes, that's right. What's wrong? We meet again. Fleshy. Goodness me. That sounds about right. It's been a while. How have you been? Goodbye. Yes, that's exactly right. Hello? Ayan? What did you just say, oh hairless one? An expression of reproach. What you say? You're welcome, squishy pink thing. I'm hungry, and I'm sorry. Now, that's how you know this is a work of fiction. Septium Optic Annals. The General State of Orbital Technology Research. Particular is research pertaining to orbital energy attributes on the course interface, RND. So it looks like this is the beginning of a series. The current state of orbital technology research. During these 50 years since the orbital revolution, the Central Factory has striven in the reform of orbital technology by working out a number of applicable methods for its use. Currently, the research findings of the same factory have been utilized in all facets of society and have greatly contributed to the development of industry. However, on the flip side, all these remarkable achievements, the field of basic research has been disregarded as a thing of naught. What is orbital energy, and what are the fundamental operating principles of an orbit? Now, in an age where social appraisal of technology research has become an unchallenged part of life, leaves us to beg the question of whether or not we should return to the basics. I certainly like to expand on these things and have a world that is not only well lived in and has a rich history, but works inward as well. We are done. Good. Now, you just need the other books. What are the other books? If you find any of the books... Oh, I can still read the stuff that I got. It wasn't just a limited time thing. Gotcha. Hertz Adventure Part 1? Encounter with a Spectacled Genie. Hell, hold up. We got some more fiction reading to do. Or maybe it's autobiographical, who knows? This is all legit. These cat words come up throughout the entire series. Fascinating. Using his finger to push his slipping glasses back up onto the ridge of his nose, young Hertz continued his journey. As far as he could see in every direction, the earth had been blanketed with a thick layer of white. The fine powder covering the ground in undulating lumps and clumps was actually made up of pale granules of sand, which were light and fluffy, like the freshly driven snow. "What's this river supposed to be?" came the raspy voice of a youth named Midas from behind. Midas, a skinny boy with hair the color of tobacco leaves protruding from the butt of a hand-rolled cigarette, was Hertz's most trusted friend, and the one never hesitated to tag along with him on one of his impulsive adventures. That is a very specific shade of color. "It's just a little further," young Hertz replied without turning his head to look back at his companion. The two of them had set out for the spindly river, which cut directly across the center of the parched white desert and the oasis beside it. A rest stop well known for being the last place of refuge for those travelers and their camels who were brave enough to cross the scorching dunes. Young Hertz and Midas had planned to camp there alongside the riverside that evening before attempting to trek across the remainder of the barren lands the following day. So, Do you think we'll really be alright? Midas asked, as he unwrapped the silver wrapper of half-melted candy. There's been a rumor going around that a genie appears in this part. And believe it or not, some people say that he'll even gobble up whole people. Rumors are just that, rumors, replied young Hertz. But I might consider the veracity if we ever did happen to come across a real one, he added, brushing off the idea with a chuckle. No sooner had the words left his mouth when the booming voice thundered from somewhere behind them. "But how about you start considering that now?" Upon hearing this, young Hertz turned quickly around, his eyes searching for the source of the questioning voice. There, standing before him, was the figure of a decrepit genie, swathed in the robe of incomprehensible black, its back more bowed than the curled spine of a cat seeking its master's attention, and a pair of old spectacles perched atop the curved shape of its talon-like nose. Yet the more young Hertz looked at this genie, the more unsure he became as to whether he was staring at something resembling a shriveled old man or a ghastly old woman. Midas froze in terror as he saw the tall, robed personage not far from his side. "I'm not scared," he stuttered with a face whiter than the desert sand surrounding them, as he noticed young Hertz's gaze fixated on the genie. "My candy just got stuck in my throat is all," he croaked out as he bumbled through a jumble of ridiculous excuses in his head. A complex smirk of wrinkles curled across the genie's cheeks, giving the illusion that something else was living below its haggard skin. "Oh my, how cruel it is to have been gobbled up whole. What a piteous fate for that sugared lump of candy in your gullet." Not seeming to mind that the spectacles had begun to slip from its nose, the genie continued to shake its head, gripped by some mad delight. "But fear not, my little drop of sweetness, or I shall avenge you by digesting the very marrow of these boys' bones as I change them into the dust of these arid lands." The genie narrowed its turbid eyes and trundled toward Midas. In an instant, the sleeves of its robes were flung back, exposing thin, gnarled arms, which shook like a pair of long, withered branches in the wind. The genie's fingertips extended, sharp as pointed tridents, and sped towards Midas's twitching face, advancing with precision, or at least that's what it seemed like, until they passed past the boy's face and stabbed futilely at the empty air. As if being slightly amazed by the failed attempt, the genie cocked its head in surprise, but soon thereafter took notice of what had been amiss. In a hurry, it brought both hands up to its ancient face and began to neatly adjust the pair of spectacles which sat crookedly atop the bent nose. "I've had poor eyesight since I was a child, too," said young Hertz to the creature as it fumbled with its glasses. "It looks to me like yours is worse than mine." As soon as the genie took in the young boy's words, another, much larger set of furrowed wrinkles appeared on his face. "How did you know?" it asked suspiciously. The genie tweaked the position of the spectacles on the bridge of its nose before turning back to young Hertz and inquired again, "How did you know my eyes were so bad?" Young Hertz exchanged incredulous looks with Midas, both taken aback by the genie's apparent obliviousness. However, while this was occurring, another expression had taken over the wizened face. "So, that's it, huh? I see how it is," the genie went on, as he raised a bony white finger and pointed at the set of glasses poor young Hertz was wearing. "Those are magical spectacles, aren't they?" the creature declared triumphantly. "Specto what?" said young Hertz, with a confused look on his face. "Indeed, they must be," the black-robed genie muttered, as it cast its eyes heavenward while ignoring young Hertz's response. And once more, the crone-like figure began to tremble with glee. What wicked dastardly idea came to the genie's mind after realizing those spectacles were magical? Is he gonna steal them and make his eyesight perfect, and then nothing will stop him now? Other Albab Hamdani. Never expected someone live. Never expecting someone live. The Old Trails game. To live stream the Old Trails game. Yeah, well, I received it as a gift, and I've been wanting to go through with some more long-form content. So, and yeah, people love talking about Trails in this chat. So I figured I'd become one of the cool kids. Will I go for full BP? I would, except I already missed one mission early on in the game. Like, as early as possible. There was like one mission that lasted between 2 screens of the storyline, and I missed it. So, I can't get full BP, but I'll try to get as much BP as I can from here on out. Alright. Feel free to look through anything as you like. If you find any of the books, just please bring them back. Well, which books are they? Is there a full list of books? Because I got 2 books. Those are the ones that she told me about it. And then she says she wants me to get the rest of them. And she doesn't tell me what those books are or where. Yeah, what are the rest of the books and where are they? All I have is the rest of the books. So, am I supposed to figure out where the books are? Or am I supposed to stumble upon them at some point? Might be some info in my bracer notebook. Oh, really? This is going to be in Zeiss. The book should be in the design room. Collected the book from design room. Collected a book from the clinic. Looks like we'll be collecting some books for the time being. Books should be in the design room on 3rd floor and in the lab on clinic. In the lab and clinic. Oh! It was lab and clinic. So there are 3 books in total. I found the one in the clinic, but not the one in the lab. The way they phrase that is odd. Tomorrow's cooking. Alright. What is tomorrow's cooking? Today I will be introducing one of my newest cooking recipes, specially for those readers of this book, and that recipe is none other than, drumroll please, can you guess what it is? It's bouillabaisse! Yes, that's right, this delectable dish of unobtrusive monster bits is one that everyone can enjoy. Follow my groundbreaking recipe, and that monster corpse you've been dragging around will taste simply divine. Morbid. Now whip out your sword and let's get started. Those are the ingredients. Directions. Number 1. Wash juicy bones thoroughly with water. If you're still bothered by the scent, then try boiling them. Or if all else fails, ram a clove of garlic deep in each nostril. This isn't beating the morbid allegations. Finally, chop crisp onion. Chop juicy bones and fish fillet into edible-sized pieces. Lightly rinse clear gelatin in water after unraveling it. Sauté the ingredients in a heated frying pan after fish fillet has been lightly cooked. A lightly fried fish fillet. Add water or soup and simmer until liquid is half evaporated. Lastly, add clear gelatin and bring to a boil. Remove the heat and wait for thickening. After clear gelatin thickens, cut it into edible-sized pieces. Your bouillabaisse is now ready. You may eat it as is, or heating it with a little flashy orbital magic makes for a great dinner show. This dish is great for lunchboxes and scaring small children. Oh! That wasn't just for show. It's an actual recipe that I can make do myself. Very nice. Anyways, here's the last of your books. You have all the books again. Thank you for your assistance. Book in question is called the Herby Woodpecker. I'll make a note of that. Herby Woodpecker. It's a book on birds, right? Approach the man of stone, standing in silence within the mountain village pond, and ye shall oh no! Is this the Phantom Thief? Is this, who was it? Phantom Thief B or something? It's written on a card that was taken from the book. Imagine it's some kind of hint as to its whereabouts. Hint of bad poetry, perhaps. This is the only lead we have. Alright, so this must be one of those hidden missions. Let me see. Bracer notebook. Approach the man of stone, standing in silence within the mountain village pond, and ye shall receive. Sounds like something I'll need to do later on. Cold Steel 3's start feels a little slow, but maybe that's just the manner you're playing the game in. Probably getting a chance to sit down and open the game for more than an hour during this time of year. Yep, that would make things feel like they drag on. Cold Steel 4 is worse. Damn. Expected playtime for Cold Steel 4. How much is the anticipated playtime for Cold Steel 4? Trails, Cold Steel 4 playtime. 62 to 137 hours. Goodness me. These games sure give you your money's worth, that's for certain. That's for... Is it for sure or is it for certain? It's for certain. You just ain't for pantsing. Alright, so I guess this this next book is, I probably need to progress the story a little bit. I feel like that Mountain Village portion is going to be something important. Still third class. I have finished my job. Alright, so those are all the jobs that we can do right now. I don't remember if I've actually done everything in the area though. Yeah, I've already updated my equipment. That's good. Considering I was getting so beaten up by all these status effects, might want to look into getting a little bit of all of the accessories. So when I hit those times, when it's just Cell and Joshua, I don't get beaten up. Have I done everything in here? Let me see. Yeah, I got the library news. I remember the woolly knit hat. Alright, I think I've done everything with all the stores in here last time. This is the bar. This place looks kind of familiar. Yeah, I've done everything. So my next mission, continuing on with the story, made arrangements in Zeiss to speak with the factory chief. Okay, so I'm talking to the factory chief, who I guess was Tita's father, grandfather, guardian. Welcome to the Central Factory. Can I help you? We are Steve. We are from the Bracer Guild. We'd like to meet with the factory head, if we may. Estelle reached into her pouch, paused for dramatic effect, and flourished the introduction of a note to meet the factory chief. Joshua looked stoic and tried not to roll his eyes. I see. Just a moment, please. Aisley used intercom, keeping one wary eye on Estelle all the while. Sir, I'm terribly sorry to bother you during your... Yes, sir. The people from the Bracer Guild are... Yes, sir. Right away. Thank you for waiting. Factory Chief Murdoch will see you now. His office is upstairs on the second floor. Nice! Didn't think he'd see us so quickly. Let's not keep him waiting. The chief's office, I remember seeing that. Right here. After everything that happened to Ruan, I'm gonna look at mayors and authority figures. A little bit of healthy skepticism. Hey, I've been waiting for you too. Estelle and Joshua, right? Yes. It's nice to meet you, sir. We're sorry to bother you at work like this. No, don't worry yourselves about that. The Bracer Guild, and Cassius in particular, have done a great deal for me in the past. It would be rude of me not to welcome his children. Nani? You know Dad? I guess you might say that. He was my benefactor. It's no exaggeration to say that the Central Factory produces the finest ornaments in the land. Naturally, the confrontations over our craft have never really stopped. Whenever we've had a problem, we'd always contact the Rolent branch and have him come over. I see. That explains all the business trips, then. And now, my benefactor's kids have come to visit me themselves. So, what can I do for you? I am happy to help. Thanks, sir. It's kind of a long story. We explained to Murdoch about the events surrounding the mysterious black orbit. I see. Well then, would you mind if I had a look at that orbit? No problem. Here you go. Now this certainly is an oddity. It's obviously made from modern materials, but the caliber isn't described anywhere. Caliber? You mean the numbers that are carved into the orbment's frame? Exactly. It's almost unheard of for an orbment to be produced without them. And that's not just in Libero either. Most other nations on the continent are the same way. It's been a tradition dating back to when the orbments were first invented, 50 years ago. Huh, you don't say. Estelle took out her combat orbment and eyeballed it suspiciously. You're right. There are numbers, right there. That's crazy. Perhaps even wild. Insane, someone might say. Diabolical in certain situations. Or perhaps, dare I say, flabbergasting. You mean to say that you've never noticed in all this time? Oh, hush, you! But seriously, is it really that strange for one to have no caliber on it? It's pretty much a part of the production process, and that goes for any orbital factory. And it's as if this one were a prototype or something. If so, I'd imagine it wasn't made to entertain at birthday parties, if you take my meaning. So, Less with the sweet and awesome and more with the stabby hurdy. Got it? Of course, I can't say for certain without looking inside. What is it? Ah! I can't find the maintenance cover. And now that I really look at it, it has no seams at all. How the hell was this thing made? Ugh, I don't see any way to check out the inside of it. Aw, man. Would it be possible to cut it open? That might work, yes. But I'd hate to break something that belonging to Cassius like that. Oh, okay. Maybe we should let that professor handle it. Oh, right. The one he mentioned in the notes. Yeah, he should be able to tell us something. Nani? There was this note that was included with the ornament. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis. You wouldn't happen to know who this Professor R is, would you? Well, let me think. For the letter R, and the people that Cassius knew... it must be Professor Russell! I thought so. Who's Professor Russell? Wait a second, how do you know this guy? I don't, but I know of him. He's known as the person who brought orbital technology to Libro in the first place. Hey, you know your stuff. As I'm sure you know, orbments were invented by Professor... Woo! Okay, Professor Epstein. That's a... hopefully this stream doesn't get demonetized for having that name in there. It's almost as much as of a near miss as including the old pronunciation of Adol, huh? It's But if I had a mirror for every single time I've referenced Adol, I'd have two, but strange has happened twice. Professor Russell is one of his disciples. 40 years ago, he brought the orbments and his knowledge back, and that's why Libro is a technologically advanced nation. You might say he was the father of the Orbital Revolution. Wow, now that is impressive. Man, I had no idea Dad knew anyone like that. Even so, it worries me a little that you'll be letting the old prof handle this ornament. You have no idea what it is, really. Nani? Well, how to put this? For good or ill, he is a certified genius. When he gets an idea for a new invention in his head, there's just no telling what he'll do. Much like the time when he was developing the first orbital airship. What's a far-off look? I guess that a lot's happened. Sorry. I'm sure that he'll be able to figure this thing out. Go find him and ask him about it. It can't hurt. Thanks, Chief. Where should we go to find him? Hold on a moment. Testing? Bueno. I've been looking for you. Sorry to bother you, but can you come here? Alright, I'll be waiting. Did you just call the professor or something? Oh, no. He actually has a private workshop in town. He has all the latest technology at his disposal, so I know he can figure out something about that thing. Wow, he must really be a genius. Wait, then who did you call? His granddaughter! She works here at the factory. I'm sure the child will be happy to show you the way. The child? The baby? Grogu? Excuse me? And look at who it is. You'd think that they'd be able to put two and two together. What? You? Oh, Estelle and Joshua? You mean that you know each other? Yeah, we only met a little while ago, though. So then I guess she's the professor's granddaughter? Exactly. Tita. I've been talking with Estelle and Joshua here. I'd like for you to show them the way to your house. To see Grandpa? Okay, I will. I appreciate it. Ah, yes, if you'd learn anything new, I'd love it if you came back and told me. As an engineer, I'm extremely curious to know more about this. Sure thing. If you'll excuse us, then. Pardon me. Hey, I didn't think you'd be coming. You're even the granddaughter of the famous professor. It's no wonder you're so comfortable with ordnance. Haha, oh come on. I'm still just studying under my grandpa. Oh, by the way, do you bracers have business with my grandpa? Well, sort of. The situation is kinda complicated. We can explain everything once we see your grandfather. Oh, okay. My house is in the southwest corner of town. Get off the escalator and go straight until you reach the south entrance. Then turn to the west and there it is. Got it. Well, let's get moving. I did not pay attention to those instructions at all. So... He said straight down and then go west, which means I would be going, yeah, it's not the 4 gold bar. Tita hasn't been going to school because she's concerned with work. Huh. So Tita gets a dialogue with basically the entire town. Flying glass. Louise is working on orbital guns. Oh, that's a very distinctive home. Yes. You have issue number 6 of the news, right? Yes. I checked on that like 10 minutes ago. And it said that I had it in my inventory. This is my house. Wow, nice place. Professor Russell is here? No, I think he's in the workshop. Through this door. We should go and say hi then. Yo, Russellini! Russellton! Russellman. I am home, Grandpa. Ah! Oh, okay. Maybe this way. What's the hardest raid in Dragalia Lost? He's trying to beat that right now. Or maybe he's trying to get 27 stars in the Spiral Abyss. That's how many there were, right? 9. Yeah, he's trying to get 27 stars in the Spiral Abyss. That's what's going on. So this is the professor. He's not as nutty as I thought he'd be. Nice to, meet you. My name is Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. We actually came to get your expert opinion on... Eureka! Ah! I did it! It's finally complete! That's right! Who's the man? I'm the man! Kronos nicks during the first run of Fractured Futures. And there you go. Trails in the Sky canonically takes place during the first run of Fractured Futures. Yes! I should start testing it at once! Ah! Oh, what the hell? Language, Estelle. I'm sorry, Estelle. Grandpa kind of goes into a trance when he's working. He doesn't really notice what's going on around him. I think he just finished up the device he's been working on for the past few days. Oh, I see. He really is something. Well, he's something, alright. I'm so embarrassed. Yo, Russell Stover. Grandpa, there's some people here who need to talk to you. Huh? Oh, Tita, you've come at just the right time. I need your help with compiling the data from these tests. But, Grandpa, this new invention will actually block a biosensor orbment's detection faculties. It emits a unique orbital force field that deflects the energy that a biosensor sends out when it scans. Oh, really? Yes, really! Since when do I overstate my own accomplishments? Now, come on! You got testing to do! Right! Oh boy. She's an apple from the same tree. Hey now. Never mind, Estelle. I think we should just let them be for a little while. Hey, you with the black hair! Me? Who else? On the upstairs bookcase is a notebook titled Orbital Energy as Applied Force to Force Fields. Got it, go get it! Go on, be quick about it! Alright. Wait, Joshua! Hey, young lady, you with the antenna hair! Antenna? Oh, no, you didn't! Quit farting around and make some coffee! Why should I have to make you coffee? I take it black, by the way. I want it clear as mud! You're not hearing a word I say. Fine, whatever. Yep, perfect. All set, Grandpa. Just as fast as ever. Oh. Where are Estelle and Joshua? Who? Come to think of it, I do vaguely recall a couple of young folks. Murdoch sent along some fresh faces then, I assume. Grandpa. And so, Estelle and Joshua inadvertently wound up as assistants in the experiment. After many small, but relatively harmless, explosions, and some singeing of the eyebrows, the day gave way to evening. Sorry about all that. I had just assumed you were both new employees at the Central Factory. Though it's only naturally you wound up being drafted as assistants. Oh, what a thing to happen. This is no laughing matter. Especially since the only thing you had me helping with was making coffee. Girls can bang metal parts together too, old man. Relax, Estelle. We got some valuable experience out of the deal, in the end. How often does one get to participate in startup tests on a brand new type of orbment, after all? Well now, you're a bright lad then, aren't you? Want to give up this eraser business and start up in the field of orbital engineering? Grandpa? I'm really sorry, guys. I guess I got caught up in the moment, too. You don't need to apologize, sweetie. I thought the father of the orbital revolution was going to be some really amazing man. Not some old fart with his attention deficit issues. Hey, yo! Please, you're too kind! Moving on. So I'm being paid a visit by the children of Cassius. That's quite the surprise. So you really do know of our dad? Yes, from way back when. I've known him since the army days, some 20 years ago. Woo! Where does the time go? I've met him too. He had a really nice mustache, right? Well, I don't know if I'd call it nice so much as suspicious looking. But if he's known Dad for that long, it looks like he'll be safe in trusting you-know-what with Professor Russell after all. Yes, I have to agree. Explain? What are you talking about? And what was it you wanted me to help with? Well, yada-da-da-da-da. I see. Wow, a pitch black orbment. Yes, most intriguing. and with no inscribed caliber seams. Look at that frame, too. He produced a cutting tool from his belt. Without a word, he pushed the blade's edge against the outer shell of the ornament. Wait, what are you doing? It's a special alloy steel cutter. Just as I thought. Here, take a look. Okay. Huh? There's not even a scratch. The frame is made from some type of metal that I've never encountered before. Opening it for a closer look is going to be quite the task, I think. You think this guy works on robots in his free time? He does look rather wily, doesn't he? That's crazy. If we can't find some way to open it, we'll be right back to square one. Well, I can certainly spend time on trying. But first, I think maybe we should put it under a measurement scan. Hey, what now? That huge piece of equipment you saw when we were working on the experiment. It can gauge orbital energy activity in real time. You're making my head hurt with your technobabble. Just tell me what using that thing will accomplish. Want to guess his first name? Is it Albert? Put it in layman's terms, it'll allow us to see just what this orbment does. We'll be able to draw any definitive conclusions just from measuring what kind of orbital activity is occurring, but it's a start. And that should give us a major clue. Indeed! Without further ado, Grandpa, should we have lunch first? Sure! Estelle and Joshua, you're both welcome to join us. I can't promise it'll be anything special, but sounds great to me. We'll even help with prep. Alright, come on then! I got a bit to do while lunch is prepared. No, I want to see it too. No fair working when I'm not around. My house, my rules, young lady. What is up with these two? Now I see where she gets it. What gave it away? I don't know. I suppose that the character design is fairly common in Medium. Both sprout from the same brow of inspiration. Now, if everyone is ready, let's get this started. Almost want to break up the Wily voice for this, but Professor Russell looks like a respectable man. Right now, at least. But still, if you'll put the ointment on the stand. Okay. Like this? Yes, thank you. Are you ready, Tita? All set. Good, good. Now commencing orbital force measurement test on the Black Orbment. Black Orbment? So that's going to be the official name after all? But using it officially is so boring and simple. Why not something cool like Dark Thingy of Impending Doom? No, simple is best. Anything longer than Black Orbment would just be annoying to say. Aw, look at her, she's so anxious to start. Huh? Oh, alright, let's begin. Tata, if you'll activate the scanner, please. Okay. Don't know why that begins with the organ music, but hey, it's science! I'm doing it for science! Who disturbs my slumber? Nah. That's what disturbs my slumber. Output set at 45. Put all measuring equipment on standby. Roger. Done. All measuring equipment is calibrated. Okay, from here on out is the real deal. Since no direct input or output was detected, all we can do is measure how the central crystal circuit responds. Now, let's see just how much this contraption is worth. You're sure in a good mood. And click! Neat, it's all glowing and stuff. I get it. It's putting a major strain on the crystal circuit. There. Tita, any readings? Yes, but they're kind of weird. Explain, my dear. The tachometer needle is shaking like crazy. Now it's spinning around the dial. Nani? Everybody stand back. Ah! What's going on here? Joshua! It's that same black light from before. Nani? Are we about to create the world's first EMP? Yep, looking like it. Pow! Mom, the internet's down! Grandpa, it won't take much more of this! We have to shut it down! Don't you dare! Just a little longer, I will have something! Wait a second, all the lights in town are going out! Huh? Hudson! We have no choice then! Terminating the experiment! So I guess the black orbment, like I said, is some kind of EMP, or orbital energy specifically. They're back on. Let's see the readout. Nothing. It didn't record anything. And the only thing that kept working was the scanner on which the black orbment sat, but even that, well, as for everything else. Good, it looks like the experiment's finished. How's it outside? Fine. All the lights are back, like nothing happened. There's still a lot of people panicking, though. Okay. But just what the hell was that? That was what I would dub the orbital shutdown phenomenon. What down? You mean how everything inside the orbment just stopped working at once? So, the black orbment did this? Yes, I have no doubt. But I would have never dared to guess that its effect would be so extensive. There's definitely more to this than I expected. Interesting! Most interesting indeed! Only you would think causing a blackout over an entire city is interesting. Professor! Murdoch! Just the man I wanted to see! I just realized that these two characters' voices are largely the same. The feeling is not mutual. Every single time you invent something, it means trouble for me! What the hell were you up to that would cause all the power downtown to go out? How rude. It's not even my fault this time. See, that's the black orbment, and it caused this. Is that the... Okay, I get it. If that's the root of this, then it's genuine extenuating circumstances. But it still means that this was your fault! Nuts. You got me. That's it? They're just okay again? Are they always like this? This is so embarrassing. And so, the first day in Zeiss kept everyone busy. Due to how late it was, Estelle and Joshua stayed in the lab for the night. Much appreciated. Trails in the Sky is just one ongoing mission to find lodging in every single town. That's what this really is. It's just a YouTube documentary of them traveling around the world and seeing where they can find lodging. Man, yesterday was such a crazy day. I was surprised enough at the town, but I really wasn't expecting to deal with anything like that. No kidding. But back on the subject of the Black Orbment, it's much more powerful than I'd ever imagined possible. Yeah. What's the professor gonna do now that all of his equipment's gone all kerflooey? Good morning, guys! Morning, Tita. Good morning. Quite a big day yesterday. Haha, no kidding. Did you guys sleep okay? Yep, like babies. Is the professor already up? Oh, he left for the central factory early this morning. He said something about how he was going to expose all the Black Orbment's secrets. Wow, looks like getting roared at over and over by the factory chief yesterday didn't even put a dent in him. We really appreciate both of you taking the time just to look over something a couple of relative strangers brought you. Oh, it's fine, really. Grandpa's investigating it out of pure curiosity more than anything. I should go to the factory myself once I'm done with breakfast. What do you plan to do? Naturally, we'll be coming with you. I want to know what's really going on with that orbment too. Maybe there's something we can do to help. Yay! Then you can come with me. Uh-oh, I almost forgot about the soup. Just a second, you two. I'll bring you breakfast as soon as I make sure it's edible and not on fire. Don't worry! It is on fire! I guess that's what that smell is. But man, what a cutie. I wish we could take her back with us to Roland. She could be like a pet, cheering us up whenever we're feeling down. Dolan Grayson, that you? That's kinda creepy, Estelle. That is an accurate summation. The quest to find lodgings at as many different places as possible. There you go. And now that you've had a good breakfast, off to the central factory. Before we do that, I'd like to check in at the guild. I think it might be best to report on what happened yesterday, just to be on the safe side. Okay. Hey, Tita, would you mind if we stop there on our way? Sure, go ahead. We're just picking up all these honorary bracers along the way. Good morning. That was some day yesterday, wasn't it? When you're ready, we'd like your full report on it. Business as usual, Killicum. I've heard the basics from the factory chief already, but I'd like to expand that account with some first-hand details. Well, Josh will explain the details of the orbital blackout. I say, so the orbment that was sent to Cassius in secret was in fact something dangerous. The Guild is very interested in these developments. We need to continue working with Professor Wessel for the present. We thought you'd say that. When we have more information, we'll contact you immediately. Anything new? Nope. There we go again. Professor is headed to the central factory. Let's follow him. Not teasing my party. Can I get anything new at the equipment shop? Let's see. I can get a craft cannon. And a metal jacket and craft shoes. Alright. Here's my old stuff. sort of looks like a nice young lady more than she looks like an absolute cutie. An absolute adorable bundle. Then again, that's probably just the art style that this goes for. The early 2000s fake stay night art style. Tita, everyone, how are you? Professor Russell is in his workshop on the 3rd floor. Seeming pretty impatient. 2nd floor. 3rd floor! Workshop. Ah! Another failure! Grandpa, we came to see if we could help. Ah! Hello, Tita! How did I not think of the Doc Brown voice? And you two are here as well, I see. What can I say? We were worried. So, what are you working on? Well, as you can see, I'm trying to cut into the black orbment. But it hasn't been going very well. What seems to be the problem? Perhaps a demonstration is in order. And click! Whoa, what's that thing? It's a circular saw. It's made of a special alloy that can cut through basically anything. That ought to do it, then. It stopped. I thought that might happen. It's on a smaller scale, but it's the same phenomenon as yesterday. It seems like the black orbment is blocking the functionality of the other orbments, interfering with them in some way. And I doubt it was solely made for the purpose of killing the lights. Yeah. But, Grandpa, doesn't the effect spread like it did last night? Yes, good thinking. This interference with nearby orbits seems to spread out, moving from orbit to orbit like chain lightning. I put the range at about 5 arg. Well, if there are no orbits powered on within that range, well then, that's where the effect stops. I see. That makes sense. However, even with that knowledge, there's simply no way to know why it causes machines to simply stop without getting a good look inside it. It's very troubling. Is there any way to destroy the thing? Maybe with a good scream and a really hard whack? Don't be ridiculous. What if that ends up being the way to do it? You just use non-ornamental energy powered things. Just, you know, with a nice strong whack from like a pickaxe or something from the strongest man in the world or woman. Did you see the big saw do exactly nothing to it a moment ago? Well, yeah. Anyone thought of trying fire? Maybe a melt down in a blast furnace or something. If we did that, the insides of it would melt too. Oh, yeah. It was worth a shot. Actually, it might work. Really? I was right about something? You know of a way to burn it open? No, that's not what I meant. Orbital power, that which drives orbits work, can't be used for this problem. We'll have to find a way that doesn't rely on Falcom, hire me, I can write your games. Is there even such a thing? A combustion engine. It's a device that burns fuel to generate energy. That idea has been around for a long time, but it's very inefficient when compared to a normal engine. However, all you need to work on them are standard tools. Huh. Neat. I get it. Fire is the key. When is it not, Joshua? When is it not? I will not be accepting any answers. But Grandpa? I've never even seen one of them. I'm pretty certain that there's one under the study in the central factory workshop. Oh, you'll need to get fuel as well. All these gravelly voices. Like oil or something? No, it's called gasoline. It's extremely flammable. There's likely a tank or canister of it stored in reserve. Yes, it should do the job. I'll start getting the tools ready. I'll help. Is there anything we can do? I mean, I can't do anything super technical like Tita can. Well, you could go and get the engine and the gasoline. It's going to be heavy, but you bracers should be enough to move it. Okay, leave it to us. So, where would we find these? Let's see. Don't tell me that you've forgotten. I've forgotten. And they all do pratfalls. He just said not to say that. Estelle? If you look in the operations room, you could probably find them. What the heck is an operations room? It's a room with a bunch of orbital computers. It's on the 5th floor. We store all kinds of information there for safekeeping. Wow, I didn't even know there was such a place. And I leave it in your capable hands. Making coffee, fetching stuff. Well played, old man. Well played. Well, let's go find this operations room thingy to the 5th floor. The way I saw it, the professor just looked around the room, and he gave the most important task to the first person he saw, who was Joshua, and then he's just like, well, I don't have anything else to do, so the second person I saw, Estelle, you go make coffee or something. That's how I interpreted it. Is this the operations room? There's a bit of a draft in here. Wow. Check out this place. This has to be the operations room. Hey, you two. I haven't seen you before. So you mind telling me what business you have in here? My name's Travis, Senior Engineer and Supervisor. Nice to meet you. We're at the Bracer Guild. We're here at the request of Professor Russell, so if... Professor Russell? He's not in trouble again, is he? Again? You really don't have much faith in him, do you? No, I mean, I realize that he's a genius. He's the one who developed the Capel unit, after all. But even being acquainted with him results in no end of trouble. Tita, on the other hand, is an incredibly sweet girl, just an all-around good kid. I get what you mean. But I don't think we have time to stand around talking in this case. We need to find where the central factory stores its equipment. Oh, is that what this is all about? In that case, go right ahead. I'll show you how it works. This cylindrical device is a type of computer. It's called the Capel. These days, they mostly get used to assist in airship navigation, but this one is equipped with the fastest general-purpose data processing in the world. It can be used for anything from calculating material density to information retrieval. But is it more powerful than 5,000 PlayStation 3s? Now, for information retrieval, you have to use this front panel to select that mode. That will send the signal through the wiring and allow you to access the memory element. There's a quartz inside that trains a rapid light pulse on it, you see. Then, it simply extracts the data you want. So, I trust you know how it works now. After going back to Russell with the stuff, there's a hidden side quest from Private Brahm at Wolf Fort. I see. I'm impressed, Estelle. You're way better with modern technology than I am. Okay, so I lied. All that stuff went completely over my head. Well, here's the setup. You change the mode with this panel. I'm sure you'll figure it out in no time. The orbital calculator. Information retrieval. Please input search item. Central factory. Establishment, universal tech, related topics. Related topics. Ah, here we are, combustion engine. Owner, maintenance chief Gustav. The Orbment Manufacturing Factory. So you have Gustav and the Orbment Manufacturing Factory. Looks like you found what you were looking for. Wow, it's like a magic box or something. Can you imagine a magic box? Orbital computers are really something. As I understand it, Professor Russell's teacher, Professor Epstein, we're reclaiming this name. We're not going to make this a Hatsune Miku situation. Professor Epstein, the upstanding man who worked on orbital technology, was responsible for the original concept, but it was Professor Russell's talent that made the idea into reality. Only his presence of mind were on par with his intelligence. Well, Ideon's isn't one to bestow two blessings on one person. By the way, where can we find the guy who has one of these combustion engine thingies? Epstein? I see. And that's a good way to make a distinction. We can go and say Epstein, just to really drill in the distinction. The maintenance chief, right? But where is he? He's currently overseeing the airfield, so you'll have to go there to speak with him. Also, the gasoline is likely in Orbit Manufacturing in the basement. Talk to the staff there. They'll be happy to get it for you. Alright, so the airship and the basement. The airship port. This seems like a special occasion. Yeah. Just like in Fire Emblem Heroes with Sigurd. That was a funny time. Where's the factory block, bitter roadway? Where's the oh, is it up? There's the landing port. I knew it was to the east, I just forgot east from where. Mr. Gustav. Bartholomew! How you doing, Barty? I mean, the maintenance chief. He's not here at the moment. He went to Elysian Forest 2 or 3 days ago. Some kind of repair emergency on a military patrol ship. The largest base in the Royal Army out by Lake Valeria? Up in the north part of Zeiss. Wonderful. He won't be coming back there anytime soon, so we have to do a professor's request. Not anything about that, but the chief is actually on his way back. He just sent word to us. Oh, hey, airship! Speak of the devil. Music's really nice. You just immerse yourself in that good, easy listening. You forget to properly appreciate it. It just transports you to a better place where everything is good. You kind of just want to stay there forever, you know? Hold the phone. Since our public airship's orange, hold on a second. My preview panel seems like it's desynced. No, that doesn't look like a regular public airship. The shape is wrong, and it's got arms all over it. Now that you mention it, that's the central factory vessel, the Leibniz. It's the same model as the public transports, but it's had several modifications. It's used for large-scale maintenance and transport. Huh! A flying factory? Then the maintenance chief is on that airship. That's right. That's your chance. You need to talk with him now. You do. Thanks a lot. Yes, thank you. Let's get on that ship. The ship is a beauty. What do you want? The Leibniz is a mountain of parts stored in her. It's dangerous, so stand clear. Actually, we're looking for someone. Isn't there a maintenance chief by the name of Gustav on this ship? What do you want with me? Oh, well that's convenient. You know what that reminds me of? One time, a long time ago, when I was still in college, I was working in a kitchen. I was working a cash register at my university's cafeteria, and I was told to ask for Raymond. So I go into the kitchen and they go, "Hey Ray, do you know where Raymond is?" Someone's looking for you. Well, that's convenient. Estelle explains that Professor Russell had asked them to find and borrow a combustion engine. No, you're running errands for the Russell, are you? The combustion engine, huh? Well, you got good timing. I'll give you that. Huh? Hang on a second. Does he actually have one packed onto this ship? Looks like it. There you go. It's a heavy beast though, so be careful. Well, a combustion engine. I'll just pick up the whole ass engine. Yeah, you weren't kidding. We can still manage to carry it. You got some spirit for you. You got some spirit to you for such a young girl. I like it. Thanks. Hold on a second. Need to change the information window on my stream setup. Pretty interesting little coincidence. And old Farrell wants this thing right after I got it back from the military. Nani? From the military? Yeah, this thing was on loan to them for a little while. They're using it for some kind of research. As a matter of fact, I only just got it back today. Huh, lucky for us. Well, what's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. What were they using it for? I can't imagine they were doing it to chop up pellets for feeding puppies. Now we need gasoline. Let's check down in the basement workshop. Thank you, Mr. Maintenance Chief. Give my regards to the old man. Ah, perfect. They must have chopped up all the pellets for the puppies. Okay, so we're going into the basement. Excuse me? What is that? May I help you? Yada-da-da-da-da. You need gasoline? I think we have a tank of it back in storage somewhere. I'll check for you. Faye, use the intercom. This is Faye. Got a request down here. You still have that tank of Calvard gasoline there in the warehouse, right? Can you send some down? Yeah, enough to carry. Thanks. You're sending some for you right now. Sending? Holy! There we are. Holy macaroni! Is this gasoline? So that's what sending is. Neat, isn't it? This conveyor belt system isn't just for ordering goods. It's an entire network that connects the whole facility. Convenient. And then all of a sudden, Mega Man Volnut just falls through the hatch. Keep it rolling. I need to break this treasure chest. Convenient. Professor Russell invented it. Originally, it was just a series of tubes, like the internet, for sending products back and forth. But the professor completely rebuilt the system into something a lot more useful. Of course, getting all the infrastructure in place was a gigantic pain in the... I can only imagine. Outcome number 1, she would have said a pain in the ass, which would have not flown by the sensors. 2, she would have said a pain in the and that would have made me die of cringe. You have to be in her way. Thank you for your help. No problem. I don't know what you're using it for, but be careful with that gasoline. It has a tendency to, fireball. Fireball! So all I need is to get some cinnamon, and it's ready to drink. Wait. I have to go to the workshop, not back to Tita's house. And that's on the 5th floor, so that's all the way 4, 5. Man. Now this is operations. No, this is operations. The workshop is on the 3rd floor. That Cloud and the gang wish they had a turbo button when they were climbing up the stairs in Shinra HQ. There we go. I can memory. Where they censored Estelle and people have said worse in this game. I guess that's just part of the joke, is that people get cut off before they say things like, yes! Not sponsored by Circle, but I'd love to be. We're back. Now we brought what you asked for. Excellent! Thank you. You weren't kidding about how heavy this thing is. Yes, your brute strength was most useful, girl! Perfect timing, too, as I just finished preparing the tools. All that's left is to set up the engine and put gas in it. If you'll go and put on the finishing touches, Tita. Yes, sir. It's all set. Wow, this thing is really clunky looking. Are all of these engines like this? Yeah. It converts the energy given by burning gas to power the tools. So this way, they don't need orbital energy. Wow, what a thought! How revolutionary! How hasn't this taken off already? Because it's the old technology. Just got a push notification from Maximilian Dude streaming, and the name of the stream is Max Loves Balls. Wonder what that has to do with anything. Indeed. Now let's not dawdle. Let me flip the switch. And click. Oh, this thing sure makes a racket. It's definitely a lot louder than normal engines. That's one of its drawbacks, yes! But I doubt we need to fear activating the black orbit this way. Let's get started! What? Let's get started! You should really eat less beans if that's a problem. Never mind! Ooh. Whoa! Well, that's some serious sparkage. Okay, shut it down for now. We've seen how much physical punishment it can take, and how much punishment our ears can take as well. We crowded around to get a closer look. A tiny scratch is faintly visible. That's it? That's incredible. And with the special alloy saw too. Whatever it's made of, it's tougher than anything I've ever seen. But if we keep at it, I believe this will work. We're gonna get through quite a few saw blades, though. So it's gonna be a real test of patience, then. A test of your patience! Hey, Professor, can I talk with you for a second? Ah. Oh, you already finished the modifications. Of course I have. Remember who you're talking to. Anyway, what is it? Is something wrong? I just received a message from the hotel in Elmo for you. The overpowered pump that supplies hot water for the spa has broken down. Since they can't make any money like this, they'd like for you to come and try to fix it. Ah, you must be kidding! Great Scott! Of all times for this to happen! Can't be that busy. Why don't you send another engineer over? No, that pile of junk is at least 40 years old. The younger techs have no idea what to do with anything that's not state-of-the-art. Yeah, when you think about it, 40 years ago it'd be 1985, so, I can't imagine that a lot of the upstarts of today can fix 1985 technology. Ugh, what a pain in the... Let people say ass, come on! Grandpa, maybe I could go over and do the repairs, you think? Tita? You took me there to help with maintenance before. I think it'll be fine if just I go. Huh. I'm sure you do a fine job on the repairs. That's not what concerns me. Agreed. There are monsters out on the roads. But we can't just leave Mrs. Meow like this. If that's the problem, why don't you let us handle this? Nani? It's a bracer's duty to ensure the safety of Libro's roadways. Therefore, seeing that Tita arrives at her destination safely is our responsibility. Oh, that's another story. If you're all with him, then we don't need worrying. Alright then. Thank you. Are you sure this is okay? Don't worry about it. Kids shouldn't sweat the details so much. If you're ready, then let's go. Thank you. Thank you both. Okay, Grandpa and Mr. Murdoch. We'll be back soon. Take care, dear. Be careful out there. I reversed the pitches on their voice right there. Okay, so you said I had there's a hidden side quest from Private Brahm at Wolfort. Okay, so I have to backtrack. So Elmo sounds kind of fun. There's a hot spring there, right? Right, it's a real nice place. My grandpa's taken me there a few times. Well then, let's set out. Just at the south entrance. Let's get going. So the Wolf Gate. That is... Yeah, I have to backtrack, right? Before that, check the guild. Goodness me! This game is all the steps. Oh my goodness. Okay. Test for a new sneaker model wanted. The 4th floor of the central factory. Okay, let's just do that. Looks like we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of side quests for the time being. 2, 3, 4. What is it? You're looking for Ray? He's out to lunch. If you would like to load the game, please. Thank you. No. You checked out the bulletin board and... Oh, I see. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. My name's Terry. Y'all okay? Never mind. I'm Joshua. It's nice to meet you. Likewise. Do your schedules allow for it? Always. A new style sneaker? The Alpha Strega. New kind of sneaker? The Strega Corporation. This new line of sneakers, the newest product. Oh, great ideos. Thank you for bestowing upon me, or us, this magnificent job. Are you alright? Why the sudden prayer? Don't mind her. Estelle's something of a sneaker collector. She pretty much adores the Strega brand ones. Ha! Interesting. She likes collecting shoes. Sneakers in particular. A little taken back by your reaction. You're excited, but we have work to do. Will you do the test? From the Elmo Spa to the Wolf Fort, all the way to Sanctum Gate. If you feel to test them out properly, bring them back to me. The layer between the sole and the insole is my responsibilities. Have to see how it holds up, I see. So, we just need to wear these. They're weaker, though. Do I need to have them equipped? Product testing. So I need to have them equipped in order for this to take. Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah, and Estella's the one to wear it. She has the highest defense. Alright. The way this quest works is that you need to have at least 3 of the 5 specific locations before turning in your quest. I see. I don't even remember what those were. I'll probably visit them all eventually. Let me see. Bracer notebook. Product testing. Once I've worn these sneakers down, I'll have to report back. You can get an additional BP from visiting at least 4 of the 5. And what happens if you get 5 out of 5? Does it cap out at 4? You know, I probably could just review all of my my stuff here. The haulage vehicle headed to the Wolf Fort hasn't arrived yet. Brace on this branch, okay. Please search the Track Plains Road for me. Okay. So the Wolf Fort is on the Track Plains Road, is what I'm hearing. Yep, Wolf Fort. Alrighty then. Let's see what kind of new encounters we get here. Sheepy! Sheepy, sheepy! It's a creepy sheep. We did it! Just 4 out of 5 grants extra BP? Gotcha. That sheep didn't look too creepy. I see you're wearing new sneakers. I'd like to see what you look like when you're not wearing them, though. Okay, that's pretty damn creepy.
That's the Let's move out.
Makes me think about, I just came up with the top of my head, but makes me think about, about what Team 4-Star would have done with Bobbity. I want to see your feet, or something like that. You found the missing link. Oh, that's right. I've already been here. This isn't new. Wait. Why is there no name for this exit? Ah! Monsters! Monsters! Oh, it's, these people again. Flicker, I hardly even know her. Let's see. If I recall correctly, these guys barely attack. All they do is, Cheetah retains all of the crafty points. Let me see. Well, now you're all blind. Can I get multiple hits? Yes, I can. Let's go. Oh, are you blind? Alright, let's get some high-value Hurricane. Great, I don't even need to be blind in order to miss. There we go. Damn! Uh-oh, you're using arts. How about we delay those arts a little bit? Estelle, give him a nut tap. Get it? Like a squirrel-looking fella. Nut tap. Let me see here. Well, I do not sense any more danger from these crazy critters. So let's just take you all out. Oh, you ran away. How dare you. You're not getting away from me. Eat this comet. That's another good icebreaker. Oh no. Don't tell him where you heard it from. What is context? Oh, great. First we talked about feet, and now they gave me their dirty carrots. What has this stream devolved into? Got a sapphire talisman, though. This chest is, you guessed it, empty. Let me see here. Armor. A sapphire talisman. Everything becomes water-based. Gotcha. Well, if I ever get into a, that is a good idea. If I ever get into a fight with enemies that are weak against certain elements, and they have Agate in my party, I'll just let him mollywop everything using his elemental attacks. Got a sheep in Stardew Valley named Dua Sheepa. They might use Creepy Sheepy next. Hey, this farm is the pits. Speak of them pits. Okay, so I need to go to the Wolf Fort. A critical? Oh no. The creepy sheep. No, you debuffed me. Tina's voiced by Julie Maddalena. Noah is the voice of an older Atelier protagonist. Atelier Rorona. I didn't know they named the game after Zorro. Or maybe he just got lost. Wait, Wolford is this way? Yes, it is. Okay, it's down. Go ahead and really quickly do a little bit of that healing. There we go. I should have used a bit. I should have used an attack with a little bit more punch to make the use of that extra 7th turn. Go for it. Chickens! Hey, I got fresh eggs. No! More eggs! I need more eggs! Do you know how expensive they are these days? That's CO pace. I'm looking for Braum. Alright, nothing over there. Oh man, hearing those chickens really makes me think of Friends of Mineral Town. I have Song of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. I should crack that one open like an egg. Gerwin. Brom, there you are. They forgive me! Eh? Imagine most people only know of Atelier Ryza for good reasons. Probably. Did I just say that out loud? Yeah, you were shouting at the top of your lungs. And crying gently. Faye, forgive me! Crap, I even said her name. Faye? Why does that name ring a bell? Didn't she help me get the gasoline? Maybe it's the girl in the factory basement? Oh yeah, the girl who got the gas tank for us. How many times am I gonna tell Falcom to hire me to write their games? That was it. Blue collar type. Wait, you know my Faye? Yeah, she helped us finish an assignment earlier. We are bracers. Things get expensive on the market board. Racers? That's perfect! Nani? Do you have a request for us? Yes, it's a personal errand, but I want you to do a job for me. Would now be a good time? We'll help where we can, but first, I want to know what it is you want us to do. I want you to deliver a letter to Faye for me. She and I were seeing each other, but we hit kind of a rough patch, and we ended up breaking up recently. But I want to make it up to her. That's why I wrote the letter. Can I persuade you to deliver the letter to her? Just whenever your work takes you to Zeiss. I really don't think it's our place to offer advice on this, Estelle. It's good to get female perspective at times, so letter alone won't do, huh? Probably not. How about some kind of gift? Great idea, but I didn't get anything to give her. Damn it. I can't just go shopping while I'm on duty. That's true. I hate to ask, but could I also get you to pick up something to go along with the letter? Nani? You want us to go gift shopping for you? You can buy something as nice. Get the gift and deliver it to her along with the letter. Well, I don't have a problem with it, but this is kind of a big responsibility. I'm sure you're up to the task, Miss Advice Giver. Faye's usually in her work clothes, working with all the machinery. I really want to get her something cute, something that speaks to her feminine side. Something cute? Oh, I know what it is. Like a stuffed animal? I think that'd be kind of babyish for her. Something cute. I'll go ahead and give you some money to cover the cost. It's not much, but please get something for her. Will do. We'll accept your request, but just buying a gift in size. You sure you want to leave it up to us? It'll work out. Thank you for this, really. There was that random doll or something that was in one of these shops. I'm guessing that's what I need to pick up. Let me see here. What other types of work do we have? So let's see here. Haulage, vehicle search, abrasive from the branch. Search the Trat Plains Road for me. A haulage vehicle headed to the Wolf Fort. So that's the sneaker model. Oh, Forgo Bar. Should have thought about that before. Someone filled some cigarettes that were being stored in a cabinet in the clinic. Some see me on the 4th floor. Letter be delivered. The Ritter Roadway. And we are in the, where are we? Yeah, we're in the Trat Plains. So let's see if we can find this lost vehicle first. And then we will return. We'll get that gift for Faye. Maybe I should look at the actual screen instead of just the mini-map. I have to imagine that the vehicle is going to be somewhere on the main road. Dual strike wasn't enough! Want to get that extra sepith. Yeah, I have to imagine that this thing is going to be on the... Although, have I explored this whole area? I don't think I have. Nope, I have. Yeah. So let's keep going down the main road and see if we can't find that carriage. Alright. Going a little bit more. Oh! Elmo Village! After completing that haulage quest, the 5th and final hidden quest for this chapter becomes available. So this is Elmo, huh? I like it. Feels homey. What's that smell? Joshua, did you? Oh, that's just sulfur in the water. I guess that's what happens when the water pours out of the hot springs, huh? Really? Smells like someone left eggs out in the sun for a year. Well, if I hold my breath, it's not too bad, I guess. Haha. It's not as strong as usual, though. There's hardly any steam coming out. Maybe it's tied to the pump breaking down. Let's go fix it! Hold on a second. I do not want to go forward with any storyline until I do all the side quests. Because that one side quest I missed all the way at the beginning of the game is a black mark against my soul.
good to...
Will they speed through all Trails Trilogy? There's a shining palm if I want to quickly level up here. Oh, really? Is it one of those that has a chance of spawning? Or is it consistently here? There we go! Level up on Tatum. Now, where's this carriage? I thought it would be somewhere on the main road, but I guess not. All the hidden side quests are front-loaded this chapter. That is a small blessing indeed. Did I miss the carriage because I was too busy looking at the minimap? It is entirely possible. And this is why I lightly tap on the turbo mode. Ah! Tita! Blind on demand? Let's go! Did you say that? The enemy whiffed. Now they have as much accuracy as I do. So this goes back into town. What is the request again? Haulage. A haulage vehicle headed to the Wolf Fort hasn't arrived yet, but it was supposed to ages ago. A bracer from this branch is serving as its escort, but I fear they may have run into trouble. Please search the Trat Plains Road for them. Alright, so I'm in the right place. You have to go in and out of a certain part of the map. The monster resets every time you go down a certain part of the map. Yeah, I think chat told me about that before. That there are rare monster spawns. Whoops. That was strange. Is it closer to the Wolf Fort? Well, let's see. Maybe there's some small corner of the map I didn't go through. Oh! There absolutely was! It's broken. Looks like it. We're in a bit of a pickle here. Speaking of pickle, today I went to Popeyes to try out their pickled menu. It was more like a cucumber menu. They, I like their pickled lemonade, but it was more like lemonade with cucumber in it. We're Junior Bracers. I'm Estelle, and he's Joshua. Nice to meet you. You're awful young to be bracers. Oh, I see. I've heard about you two. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Wong of the Zeiss Guild branch. Kilika told me about you. So, what brings you here? We're on an escort mission at the moment. Hi. I have to go to Elmo. So I asked Estelle and Joshua if they come with me. Hey, now, that I get a good look at you. You're Tita, right? Another errand for the old prof? Ha ha, what happened here? You're in a bit of jam. I'm afraid so. We're escorting, but things got broken down. There's a request on the bulletin board about searching for a haulage vehicle. You think that might have been Wong's transport job? Unless you missed my guess, you're gonna have to replace all of your internal motor armaments. You can't fix it? It's a super delicate machine. You need a professional technician. Uh-oh. Monsters! That's a lot of them. The math ain't mathin'. Hey, look at that! Nice to see a fellow bracer one-tap an enemy. Let's go. Stay back, Bruno! Oh dear. There's more of them! Wong, you have the ones back there. We'll take care of these. Hell yeah, Wong the goat. He can do this. Oh no. Let's see. Oh, I can delay 2 of you here. Oh man. We're in for some pain either way. Oh boy, Tita's in trouble.
Come on.
Oh wait, that was not the blind. Oh well. Oh, we took out one enemy. That was good. And yeah, now I can flicker. Can he get 3? Nope. I'll take out the 2 that are closer to Tita. And then a good old-fashioned hurricane.
Piece of cake.
Simple geometry. Woo! Look at all that sepith. That should be all of them. Yeah, we got them. Thank goodness. Indeed, and no casualties. So, if I'm getting this right, we fought off 6 of them, which is 2 per person, and Wong, the absolute Chad, took on 3 by himself. Oh man, my life flashed in front of my eyes. Okay, we're okay, but what comes next? Good question. I think our first priority should be getting our vehicle moving again. But we can't repair it, can we? It sure won't be easy. You have to change out the parts. Prometheus from the central factory. Alrighty. We have to go back to Zeiss. They apologize to us, though. Quest, haulage storage vehicle search. Oh, that was it? Prometheus can usually be found in the, looks like the only hope is a replacement part from Zeiss. If we can, let's consult Prometheus at the factory. The no-face bracers are all pretty competent. Yep, seems like it. I like it when no-face people are competent. Really makes you, really gives credence to the fact that the Bracer Guild is, well trusted. The hidden one? If you got some time, wonder if I could get in touch with Prometheus. Operations, 3rd floor of the central factory. Alright. Operations on the, 3rd floor. Mad touch. Oh, touch of the child!
Scary.
That's a Senor Pello reference. So, Prometheus. Prometheus. As opposed to the amateur Prometheus. You have a moment? Your name is Prometheus, right? A few minutes of your time, we're looking for a vehicular orbital engine. No foggiest notion! That was years long past. He switches duties from time to time. Well, that was a nothing burger. With zilch fries. The Trail of Cold! You see that? Joshua just said the trail has gotten a little bit cold. Well, let's go ahead and steel ourselves to find something better. Oh, Capel. Well, well. Look at Estelle with a brain on her. There it is. You say the name of the series. Oh my gosh! Universal Tech? Nope. Establishment? Nope. Oh, we have a little bit of reading to do. Haulage vehicle. Repository underground factory entrance. So then... underground factory entrance. Is that... that's not the basement, is it? You said the name of the series. Wrap it up. Basement Orbit Workshop. Oh, wait, what? Oh no! Didn't mean to deliver this too soon. No! Wait. I can give her a seasonal tart as the gift. Can I cancel this to, Nope. Nope, we're reloading. We're reloading. I wanted to ask Faye if she could help me out with the thing. Yeah. Okay, so let's not talk to Faye. But where is the basement entrance? Because I'm looking for the haulage stuff, right? Nope. The tart doesn't give as much BP as the hat. Wait, there's a hat now? Let's go pick up the hat so we can safely talk to Faye, shall we? This is what happens when you try to chain missions together. Oh, I remember the hat now. The hat was at one of these stores. Woolly knit hat, there we go. You gave me 1,000 Mira and I ended up using 200 more. Looks like I got some kneecaps to break to get the rest of my Mira. $200! Small fortune. Here we go. Faye, do you have a minute? What is it? I got a letter for you. Here you go. What? Is this from Private Brahm at the Wolf Fort? Now's the perfect time to give her the gift. Woolly knit hat, baby! This is a present to go with it. Oh, how cute! I see now, finally. I know he still thinks about me. I just wish he'd come sooner. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. Well, I should get back to work. See you later. Thanks for the delivery. Really appreciate it. Need to get back to work. So, can you help me get my, my thing? I've had pickle on my breath all the rest of today after getting that. Because I also had, I had the wings, which had a very potent pickle sauce. And, oh, it's not potent by itself, but I really rolled it around, and it's really pickly and it's really spicy. basement entrance. Is it the Cardia Tunnel? The Caldia Tunnel, pardon me. I have been playing a whole lot of Sage in Final Fantasy XIV. I really am just no good. Okay, what's with the long face? Oh, my superior is kind of peeved at me, my very beautiful supervisor. Where is she? He is over there. So, did you want something? Yeah, I just needed to ask a question. Looking for a small orbital engine, the kind that fits into a haulage vehicle. This looks like the right place to find one, but do you know specifically where we should look? An orbment for a haulage vehicle, huh? What are you planning to do with it? There's a vehicle up on the road that's broken down. Simply this is the source of the problem. Swap it out. Here you go. The only one I've got, so don't lose it. Thank you. Let's go over to the Wong. If you'll excuse us. I'm guessing we need to go and talk to Rudy after we're done with this quest. Making you hungry for pickle wings? They're not bad at all. Although, as always, the best thing that we had there, was the biscuit. but that's just talking more about the biscuit than it is talking about the pickled menu. Which reminds me, I got to start making my pizza matzo lunches. Got a whole supply of the good stuff. You gonna lick your wounds? I'll give you a lickin'. That's an old-timey term for fisticuffs. Hey, how's it coming? Welcome back. Don't suppose you found us a replacement engine, did you? We sure did. Sorry it took so long. That's a huge relief. Tried everything we could to get this thing started. It's all for nothing. We made it just in time. Swap the orbital engine. Hey, my man's even gonna help. There we go. She's good to go. You guys be careful. Take care, babe. I miss Sieg. And there we go. All done. So, question now is, does Brahm have any unique dialogue now that I have accomplished his task? How dare you, Mr. Mantis! I'm gonna give you a lickin'. We sure delivered it, and the present. So nothing really specific for him to talk about. Question now is, if I go back to Rudy, is that going to give me another quest? First, let's go back to the Bracer Guild. I think I've got like 2 or 3 quests to turn in. My man called for backup. First of all, how dare you? Second of all, can I borrow some sugar? Yeah, AoE attacks. Pickle wings? Yeah, Popeyes. They pickled their entire menu. And you have to really drench the stuff to really get the flavor. A little bit spicy if you do it that way, though. How dare you touch the child? Alright, give me that report. College vehicle. College vehicle. Messenger of love. Third class. And they know for me to pick up, everything is short term. Oh wow, product testing is short term also. Smokers Revolt. Okay. A limited campaign type thing, they probably all are. So, don't miss out! No. Don't on my account. Alright, so this is the basement. Rudy, my man! My star-crossed lover. Good job, loser? Man, Faye really chewed me out. She thinks I'm totally worthless. She just broke up with that guy too. My one chance. And I blew it. Interesting. So, me delivering the letter had an effect on this guy right here. He was part of the quest to fix the haulage vehicle. And now he has some altered dialogue because I did both of those quests. Fascinating. Anyhow. He has nothing more for me, other than to call me a loser. Rude. Not my fault. Alright, what's the next quest? Product testing, potent ingredient. Looking for powerful ingredient to be used in new menu items currently under consideration at the 4-Gil bar. Anyone appropriate on items in hand, please bring them to me. Alright, 4-Gil bar, let's get into it. That's not the 4-Gil bar. I have to read the signage. And there's Ray. Show ingredients. Give a minute, we saw a posting. He wants to see my tomato. It's terrible! My taste must have been violated! Well, by itself it doesn't taste good, but it might be used when cooked into something. Tomato sandwich. Well, he completed the task here. Yeah, it's ready to turn in. Smokers Revolt. See me at the 4th floor of the clinic. All right, 4th floor of the clinic. Look at me, actually making use of my, my Bracer notebook instead of running back to the Bracer Guild every single time. Let's begin our investigation. Someone took the cigarettes that were in this cabinet. Why would you even have them here? The factory has observed a no smoking policy. Any confiscated tobacco was kept in here. Okay. So whoever got it confiscated Probably confiscated it right back. Travis from operations. You never accepted the ban. Hugo in the design room. The first floor lobby. Travis from operations and Hugo on the first floor. There was an eyewitness. Antoine, the kitty! Hold on a second. I'm gonna take notes on this. I want to know what he's saying. Niago. Cat? I did say that I wasn't sure if it would actually help. Antoine's a smart cat. He might remember it. Yeah. Okay. So we got yeah with one tilde. Quickly! I need to remember what exactly... Oh, wait, I need to go back to the library, don't I? So I need to go to operations, and I also need to go to the first floor. Where's the library again? What's on the first floor? I want to know what Antoine was telling me. Archives, here we go. That's Hertz's adventure. Septium Optic Annals of History. Kitty Talk for Dummies. Alright, so... Niago... Hold up. Oh, wait. Niago... Hello. So Antoine said hello. And then he said, ya. Incorrect. Ya. An expression of delight. So Antoine was saying hello to me, and then he was a happy little boy. Oh, didn't mean to go a B1. And looks like he'll follow us if we have some fresh milk for him. Fresh milk? I see. Let me see. Let me go ahead and say... This means hello. This is expression of delight. So Antoine was just a happy little boy. You got some fresh milk for me? Fresh milk! Hell yeah. Let's give it to the boy! The precious boy. Here you go, Antoine. Some nummy milk. I should just write down all of the expressions. Ya-oh. Oh my god. This is the best escort ever. Alright, let's There's so many of them, though. Sheesh. Let me see if I can, Trails in the Sky, Kitty Talk for Dummies. Okay, there we go. I don't need to have a notepad open. Someone has already committed it to, memory. So, you said Nya-oh, and so Antoine said this is it. That's the good stuff. That's what Antoine was telling me. Alright, so we need to go to operations, which I believe is on floor 3. Design room workshop. I am wrong. Floor 5. Operations, here we go. Hello again. You find what you were looking for? Yeah, we did. Looking for something different now. Some cigarettes were taken from the clinic. Someone actually did that. You're being pretty busy. Am I still under suspicion? What do you think, Antoine? Meow. So he said, meow. Meow. What's wrong? No reaction. So much for that, then. We appreciate your cooperation. Alright, so now we need to look at Hugo on the first floor. What is it? Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something important. You selling some contraband, Hugo? Come back later if you need me. I don't get the feeling this particularly wants to be questioned. Any reaction out of Antoine? What's wrong? Nothing. Neither of them is the culprit. Just keep on looking. Maybe hint somewhere like Dr. Miriam said. Talking about the Arcel? Okay. I guess we'll start from the basement and work our way up. This is the way out, isn't it? Oh, we'll need to send Antoine home? Nah! I need the boy here. And obviously, going in there. Forget about that letter and focus on my work. If I don't, I'll be setting a bad example for Rudy. I'll be setting a bad example for Rudy. Oh? Are you distracted? Wait a minute. Do I actually have to talk to all of them in turn to kick off the next quest? So if I talk to Rudy again, or Brahm, is that going to do something else? Oh well, I guess we're going to ask around. Talking about the Capel, the Capel. The Capel is quite compelling. Nyanyanyago. Nyayago. Hold up! Hold up, baby! Great. Our animal translator is all... Heatman is our animal translator, I guess. Huh? Nyayago. I said, hold up, baby! Does anything seem strange about this door to you? This room is unlikely, but let's head on in. What's wrong? Oh, let me see. That's oh. This is it? This is it, baby! Ah, Antoine! Why are you so fussy? Oh. This is it, baby! What is this? Looks like you found the culprit. Yeah. Huh? What are you talking about? Mr. Murdoch, you went to the clinic today, didn't you? Huh? No, I didn't. We're currently looking for the cigarettes that were taken from there. Would you mind if we search this room for a bit? Sure, go ahead. It'll start immediately. You're keeping it on your person, aren't you? In there? Meow. Yes, that's exactly right. You got it, baby! Let's try to find the key. Gotta be in here somewhere. Yeah, it was in a book. Reading a rainbow. Naughty. That's a shock for sure. No, you've got it all wrong. This is all just one big misunderstanding. Pardon me. It's all just one misunderstanding, you say, Mr. Murdoch. I'm about to go Miles Edgeworth on you. I was just going to take one quick puff, then put the rest of them back in the clinic. Chief Murdoch. Well, there you go. I had a bad feeling about Chief Murdoch this entire time, and I was right. The twist villain of the entire Zeiss region. Even worse than Dalmor. I think you ought to come and explain this to Dr. Miriam. I have to say, I'm simply amazed. Never would have suspected you of all people. I'm sorry. I just needed a smoke. I can't really explain it any other way than saying that the craving got the better of me. Dr. Miriam, I really am sorry. Mr. Murdoch, you know perfectly well that the rule has been in place for quite some time. You're right. Coming up on 10 years now. Huh? Oh yeah. So where did this sudden uncontrollable urge come from then? Honestly, I'm not so sure myself. Uh-oh, has he been taken over by the red eyes? After that horrible power outage, I've heard no end of complaints from the townsfolk. I guess that just got to be too much and I needed a smoke to help me cool down. Damn. That's how it goes, you know. With addictions, you can be clean for 10 years, and then one little provocation, one bad day, and all of a sudden you're just spiraling back into it. Mr. Murdoch, I'm sorry. This is all because of what Grandpa and I did. No, Tita. You haven't done anything wrong, so don't apologize. This doesn't really even have anything to do with the professor. Maybe you should take a little break or something? It seems to me that this was all because of too much stress. I do understand your situation, Mr. Murdoch. I think I am willing to forgive and forget in this case. Really? Have you considered chewing gum? Instead, I'm going to insist that you take a decent break. You're just going to ruin your health if you go on like this. You're right. Once things settle down a little bit, I'll plan on using some of my vacation time. I'm still sorry for this whole mess, though. It's water under the bridge. You need to focus on your health. I will. I guess I'll be going now. What kind of chewing gum do I have right now? Yeah, I've got some extra refreshers fruit mix for you. If you need a start. That's kind of sad. Not like he was trying to cause any trouble or anything. Be that as may, the factory still is his responsibility. Now that much is true. Now I really must thank you all. You handled this case brilliantly. You're welcome. I think half the credit has to go to Antoine, though. Yeah, no kidding. I'm glad my suggestion bore fruit. I trust you'll be nice to him if you should meet again. Of course. Thank you again for your help. I'll be certain to call upon you again should another incident arise. We'll be on our way then. See you later. What have you got to say, Antoine? Yeah. That's the expression. That's a happy expression. Yep, an expression of delight. Antoine's still a happy boy after all this time. You like the hard-shelled gums? Yeah. I'm a little bit of a collector of specialty gum cases. So, you know, not your typical gum ones that you just tear up and tend to throw away. You know, because, oh man, I still haven't put it away because, you know, fun stuff like this. And you have those ones that look like they could, you know, they could carry business cards in them. That was pretty fun. I don't even know how I would display them. Kilika! Potent ingredient. And Smoker's Revolt. Alright, what's left? We have two, so we have product testing and the Ritter Road Monster. And I have not seen Ritter Road yet. What were the locations for the product testing? Ah, man, I forgot where they were. You have that exact case? It's pretty fun. They are pretty fun. That one was Fruit Punch, right? No, this one is Bubble Breeze. It's basic bubble gum with a little bit of mint in there. One of these days I'll have to show you my entire collection. I have quite a few of them by now. They're just in a storage container. But one of these days, I might set up a cabinet somewhere where I can show them off. Lucian Forest, Sanctum Gate, Wolf Fort, Elmo Village, Air the 10. So I've got Wolf Fort. I've already done this, so I can check it off. Elmo Village. I've already done that one, so I can check it off. So, Lewiston Fortress. Sanctime Gate. And Air Lit 10. Ah! Latian Forest. I thought that sounded different. So, which one of those have I been to? Library Kingdom map. So Air La 10. Oh, Oh, I just need to go all the way back. Don't know. Yeah. Oh, wait. Can I even go back to Area 10? Well, either way, I need to go all the way back to get back to Latian Fortress. So we need to go all the way through the Chaldea Tunnel. That certainly will put some wear and use into my sneakers, that's for certain. Oh, don't you start on that. You gotta love how explosions don't hurt you if it's friendly. Well, might as well heal. Don't see those all the time. Area 10. Alright, so that's Area 10. So, all I have left are Latian Fortress and Sanctum. Sanctime Gate. And those are in Zeiss properly, aren't they? Ah, went the wrong way. Incorrect. If I do this right, I'm turning in the quest, I should be awarded something extra. Yeah, so I've got 3 of the 4. So I got 3 out of 4. So if I... Have I been to either Latian or Sanctum? Sanctime? And this is the limestone cave. Isn't there, Yeah, the limestone cave is its own thing. Never mind. Where is Latian? We have Latian and we have Sanctime. So there's Sanctime right up there. Where's Latian? So I need to go to Sanctime Gate. That's all the way east from Zeiss. You need to go to Sanctum for the 3rd Hidden Library quest. Latian is near the lake. Where's the lake? Cornelia Tower, Elmo. Is it near Elmo? Why don't I see Latian on here? So we need to go out east. But will it even let me? Yeah, well, oh, nope, that's the landing port. Oh, this is the Ritter Roadway! I can find the monster that's out here. Let's go. This isn't even a monster, this is just a dude hanging out. Chrono Cider. No notable weak points. Nope. Alright, let's move all the way back out of the way of these dodes. And now we can start spamming arts. And you can smoke cannon.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Damn! Ah, let's see here. Wow, that guy is stunned. Absolutely flabbergasted. Oh, let's go ahead and finish this dude off. No! Every time. Every damn time, even. I don't know what he used on me, but that guy's awake now, so we're not going to give him a turn.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Golden armor. What does she say? Prepare to meet your something? Doesn't sound like Maker. Oh man, loves his golden armor. Alright. Couple more tap. I hate accidentally doing that. Nope, we're running it back. Prepare to meet your doom, I see. Alright, you know what? As penance, we're just taking this dude out quickly. Brother! I have no more time for patience. How does one even... Is that attack times 50? Where did you pull one of those out? Yeah, critical gun. Alright, let's see here. Oh, stank time! Stank time! Okay. I'm guessing that the monster is going to be blocking the way to stank time. Let's see here. Alright. Let's go ahead and save our resources for the monster. That's a monster! Okay, let's heal up as needed. Next, terminate. That's a lot of them. The math is not mathin'. There we go. Always gotta cast one flicker. Then we're going to hit Leo with a smoke cannon. Yeah, all of them. Let's see, then we are going to morale. Oh my goodness! Now you know how I feel like. Tita absolutely beastin'. Now I can just attack these dudes and take them both out. Oh my goodness! The utility master here! Tita, my lass!
Let's move out.
Eliminated the monster on Ritter Roadway. And Tina made short work of him. Sheesh. Alright, Sanctum Gate is east, so we're going this way. I don't have time for you, Mantis. Maybe when I'm on the road for my, yeah, when I'm on the road for the main story quest. Well, this is Sanctum Gate. Guessing this is, where I go to hit up... You can climb up here from the Sanctum Gate all the way to the Annenberg Wall. We're taking time to see once. Historical ruins. You're soaking in all these buildings. So, does that mean that I can now turn in the product testing? Pot of meat, give it to me. Give me all that meat. Oh, nothing new here. That should be good. Let's get it. Can I take off the shoes now? Or do I still need to have them? I need to be equipping them when I turn it in. That's the CWO. Mom is trying to dictate what daughter does and who she sees. But it looks like she's actually got kind of a point. Fascinating. They're on their first date, and he gives her quite a view. Looks like she's not quite impressed. Ah, the other side. I'm sure all of this has some bearing on a quest later on. We're all staring off the horizon, right? We're all longing for something else to do in life. Something more meaningful. We want the clouds to part and let us know that we found our lot. Not sick or anything. Huh. The Gransel region is up that way. I think I've already been through here. And yeah, I've already been through here. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn these puppies in. Prepare to meet your doom. Gotcha. Welcome to your doom. What's that from? Who knows their obscure 16-bit gaming trivia? That's the sold-out army road. Don't need to go there for anything yet. Sold-out soldier boy. You know what? Not feeling feisty.
Prepare to meet your king.
Doom. Ah, can't expect him to miss every time. Golden armor!
Piece of cake.
James got it. Did you look it up? Why, Samyuk Wave? Alright, let's turn in some of these questies. Complete report. Welcome back. Looks like you finished your job. And, oh yeah, I still need to talk to the man. You just felt like quoting something? That was your lucky guess? Yep. Lies from your glaive was at the very beginning of Altered Beast. And welcome to your doom is before you fight every boss. We done plenty of walking. The souls are extremely worn down. And I selected poor materials in its making. I call this a huge success. That's a relief. You're gonna need us to do more walking. Ever no problems? Sudden slips or materials going rigid? They fit great and we're comfortable worn out old pair of shoes. True Stegas, through and through. Yes, you're a big fan of the Strega fan. I should give you a gift then. A beta Strega. They're a reference copy of the new product line. Haven't been announced yet, but they should be available soon. They've already passed this phase of development, so you don't need them anymore. I'd rather they be on the feet of someone who can appreciate their true value. Yeah! Best job ever. So, Strega Beta, you say? How do those, stack up? Ooh, they're even better than the Crafties. Nice. Well, it's only fitting that Estelle get to wear them, you know? I know she has the most defense out of everybody, and everyone else is like at 150 and 158. Wow. How does Tina have such high defense? I guess that's to make up for her low HP stat. Probably your ornament? Yep. Oh, that's right. This slot is sealed, this slot is sealed. I should look into getting those unlocked. Although it seems like the only ornaments that you want to unlock are Estelle and Joshua. They seem to be the real investments here. Unless the entire squad gets back together at the end of the game. Second class, let's go! Grail Locket accessory. Okay, what's the Grail Locket? Grail Locket, an ornament modeled after the Holy Septian artifact. Prevents all abnormal status except for KO. Holy Mola, that's amazing! What do I want it on, though? Maybe Estelle? And, prevents freeze, seal, death blows. Water base. Damn! Estelle doesn't even need to equip anything else. She got the Grail Locket. Although, maybe I'll check out what accessories are at the shop now. And maybe pick up something that increases stats, perhaps? Let's see, what do we got here? There's Poison, Blind, Freeze, Sleep, Seal, Mute, Faint, Death, Blows, Petrify, Confuse. Death plus 3! Sure. Still can equip these. There you go, now she's even more defensive. My best taunt user. You normally pair with an accessory you get a little later in the game. I see. Alright, I can take down this notepad that I have that tells me all of the locations. And I believe that's everything for... Yep. I just need to figure out the Man of Stone standing in silence within the Mountain Village Pond, and ye shall receive. So I'm guessing that's gonna be at Elmo, maybe? Well, let's get going. We got the Turat Plains. Might as well pick up some septic along the way and get some crafty points back. Hey! I noticed you were wearing down some sneakers. You were collecting some data. Yeah, what about it? Let's see, okay, Elmo Village. You could have asked me to conduct a sniff test on him. Damn it! Stop being so creepy, creepy sheep. I gotta be really careful about that because I am accidentally activating my my limit break, my S-craft. Every damn time. 2 hidden quests, so 5 done, and 1 to 3 books this chapter. After you finish the chain of quests, you should only be missing 2 books. I mean, aren't I already missing 2 books now if I have 1 of 3 turned in? Autumn souvenirs. What have you got for me? Not many customers today. Buy. Fluffy spring egg. Well, I have already purchased 1. That would be a great place for a treasure chest. Treasure. So her husband is training, and he usually takes a soak, but he can't do that right now because the orb mint isn't working. What's that here? Door's locked, and it won't tell me where it goes. The pump shed. I guess I have to talk to the nearest figure of authority in order to gain access. Her kids don't wash dishes. Absolutely not. I was raised in a household where everyone washes their own dishes. Of course. These days, after now that I leave home, they're all too happy to be accommodating. But anytime I go over to my brother's place or anywhere else, really, you wash your own dishes still. Oh, books! You mean Carnelia and the Times? Get news number 7 and Carnelia number 7 later this chapter. Finish those quests first. They expire by the next story beat. Finish those quests first. Which quests are you talking about? Is there something I'm supposed to be doing right now? Or are you talking about the next, are you talking about the next story beat? You got me all confuddled. Just the chain of temp librarian quests. Oh, can I do the next one right now? The Mountain Village. So, what was the next one here? Temp Librarian. Well, oh wait, the, approach the land of stone, standing in silence within the Mountain Village pond, and ye shall receive. Mountain Village pond. They're sequential, so no. By the next story beat. So you're saying I cannot do it right now, is what you're telling me? You're gonna have to give me a full-on sentence instead of yes or no, because I cannot keep track of the conversations here. You have to find this current missing book, then turn it in to start the next temp librarian quest. So then, it can be done right now? Ah. I'm supposed to go into Elmo right now. You borrow the pump shed key from the inn owner. Oh! I haven't gone to the inn yet. There we go. Oh wait, did I just go past the point of no return for that quest? So should I load my autosave right now? Is it true that the professor's making you do repairs while he's off doing idios knows what? He's planning to come here until he says something about it. Well, bless your heart, child. But you know that you spoil the old coot, don't you? He's always been the sort to completely lose himself in his research, given half the chance. Ah ha ha. Energetic old granny, isn't she? Well, she obviously knows the professor. And who might you be? You completely lied? About what? You have a while by this chain of quests. Well, that's the kind of lying that I can appreciate. Oh, let me introduce you. This is Estelle and this is Joshua. They're with the Bracer Guild, and they're looking out for me. Hello. It's nice to meet you. Well, what do you know? Please do pardon me. I'm the owner of the Maple Leaf Inn. You can call me Mrs. Mao. Russ and I have been friends since we were knee-high to a grasshopper. Tita here is almost like my own granddaughter. Oh, okay. Ha ha ha. Oh, right, Miss Mao. Is the orbital pump really broken? Oh, I'm afraid so, dear. I think the 40-year-old beast may finally be on its last legs. Ah, well, I wanted to replace it at some point anyway. Can you handle it, Tita? You betcha. Okay, just a sec. Go north of the village square, up the hill. The pump shed's right there. I really appreciate it. Alright, anything fun to find in here before we break off because we just hit reset time? Oh my god, it's Zero. Welcome to the inn. All of our rooms have special names. This is the user room. Much more personal than room 201. Ah. Open air bath. This is the one that doesn't work no more, right? Cleaning in progress, cleaning in progress. Ah! Ah! Alright, so we can use this. The door's locked. Pump shed. So this is the pump shed? That's right. Sends out water to the inn and the well to this house square. Well, let's try that key. Alrighty. Well, what lies in the pump shed? I'll have to leave that as a cliffhanger for you. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Gotta add Gate and a future character mix up. Been too long since you played the series. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have to leave what's in the pump shed a mystery for right now. So, thank you all for joining me for this leg of the journey. AQ, James, Solaris, Matter Katona, Matthew, always ever present. And thank you if you are watching this as a VOD, so you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, join the Discord. It is in the description. Next time, we're going to go inside this pump shed right here. What mysteries are contained within? What kind of plot revelations? We'll see you next time. Until then, get 'em out.